September 2025. The world of K-pop is buzzing with headlines, but one name dominates every platform, every trend, every fan conversation: Jungkook. When Music Mondial officially declared Jungkook the most popular K-pop artist in the United States for 2025, it wasn't just an announcement. It was a global event. Fans cried, media outlets scrambled, and hashtags celebrating his victory surged into worldwide trends. But beyond the flashing headlines lies a deeper story. What does this title mean? How did Jungkook earn it? And why, after years of success, does this recognition feel like the beginning of something much bigger? When the poll was first announced, few doubted that Jungkook would be a top contender. Yet the scale of ARMY's effort left even seasoned industry watchers stunned. ARMY organized around the clock, Twitter threads detailing how to vote, TikTok edits reminding fans of deadlines, YouTube fan compilations motivating millions to participate, Discord servers coordinating global campaigns. IT wasn't just about voting, it was about proving Jungkook's impact. The dedication was personal. For ARMY, this was their chance to say, the world needs to know who he truly is. One ARMY from New York wrote, "When I vote for Jungkook, I'm not just clicking a button. I'm honoring the years he's given us. His music, his late-night Weverse lives, his honesty. This is our thank you." The US music market is notoriously hard to conquer. Yet Jungkook has done what few Asian artists have achieved. He's not only entered the scene but dominated it. 7 Feet Lato, 2023 debuted at #1 on Billboard Hot 100, the first BTS member to achieve this as a soloist. 3D Feat Jack Harlow, 2023 became a TikTok sensation, further embedding his name into Western pop culture. Fashion impact. As the face of Calvin Klein, Jungkook turned every campaign into a global fashion event. His images flooded Times Square billboards, department stores, and even appeared in Vogue editorials. Entertainment journalists in the US note that Jungkook represents a new kind of global star, an artist who merges Eastern artistry with Western marketability, all while staying authentic. Jungkook's 28th birthday, September 1st, 2025, was already making waves. ARMY filled cities with LED billboards, subway ads, and grand celebrations across the world. In Seoul, cafes themed after him were overflowing with fans. In New York, Times Square lit up with his image. But amid the joy, Jungkook shocked fans with a stern warning during his birthday live broadcast. He revealed repeated break-ins at his home, exposing the dark side of fame. His words were sharp. "If this happens again, I will lock you in my house and take you straight to the police." The contrast was stark. While ARMY celebrated his life, Jungkook confronted the struggles of living under constant public gaze. And then, days later, the world heard the news. He had been crowned the most popular K-pop artist in the US. This moment was bittersweet. It was both a reminder of his global power and a plea to respect his humanity. The announcement of his win sparked emotional fan reactions. On Weverse, thousands of posts poured in, some celebrated with pride. From Busan to Billboard, our Jungkook deserves it all. Others reflected on his hardships. He gives so much, yet people still invade his privacy. This title is for him, but let's protect him too. The emotional roller coaster defined September 2025, a mix of happiness, concern, love, and fierce loyalty. With BTS preparing a full comeback in 2026, Jungkook's solo recognition isn't just about him. It raises expectations for the group. Industry insiders believe that Jungkook's US popularity will give BTS an even stronger platform for their reunion album and upcoming world tour. Speculation is growing. Will Jungkook drop another solo English track before the BTS album? Could he headline US award shows like the Grammys? How will his solo power influence BTS's next musical direction? Fans are buzzing with theories, dissecting every clue from Jungkook's live streams and recent appearances. When BTS announced their military enlistment and temporary hiatus, many feared the group's momentum would slow. But Jungkook shattered those doubts with his solo debut, in 2023. He dropped 7 featuring Lato. The song debuted at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100, making him the first BTS member to achieve such a milestone as a soloist. The world finally saw Jungkook, not just as the youngest BTS member, but as a global star in his own right. Then came 3D with Jack Harlow, Standing Next to You, and finally, his first full album, Golden. Each release showcased not just catchy hooks, but artistry that resonated across cultures. In interviews, Jungkook admitted he was nervous. "I wondered, will people like my music without BTS? But ARMY reminded me, I am never alone." This era was more than a career move. It was a declaration. Jungkook could stand alone and still conquer the world. By the time Music Mondial's poll crowned him the most popular K-pop artist in the US, Jungkook had already reached iconic status. Yet this recognition hit differently. It wasn't just about charts or sales, but about impact. But the month of September was turbulent. On one hand, ARMY lit up cities with birthday ads, streaming parties, and heartfelt tributes. On the other, Jungkook revealed his frustration with stalkers invading his home. The image of him smiling at fan celebrations contrasted with his stern warning to Saesiangs. It was a reminder, behind the idol adored by millions is a human being fighting for peace. And still, amid this chaos, he wore the crown, America's most popular K-pop artist. The US press covered the news with fascination. Outlets like Billboard, Rolling Stone, and Variety highlighted how Jungkook's influence extended beyond K-pop. He wasn't just competing with Asian artists, he was standing alongside Western pop giants. One article described him as the bridge between cultures, the artist who erased borders with his voice. Meanwhile, Korean outlets celebrated his achievement as proof that BTS's global dominance was far from over. Jungkook wasn't just representing himself, he was carrying the legacy of BTS into new territory. At the heart of this victory lies ARMY. Without their relentless support, no poll, no chart, no award would have been possible. Fans wrote emotional posts recalling their first memories of Jungkook, seeing him dance to No More Dream in 2013, crying during his Euphoria performance, or laughing with him during late-night Weverse Levs. For many, supporting Jungkook isn't just fandom, it's personal healing. One ARMY shared, "I was going through depression when I found BTS. Jungkook's smile, his words, his music, they kept me alive. For me, he's not just an artist. He's a reason to keep going." This is the invisible power behind his crown. It's not just numbers, it's love. With BTS's reunion set for 2026, all eyes are on what Jungkook will do next. Will he release another solo album before joining the group comeback? Will he collaborate with Western superstars? Now that his US influence is unmatched, fans speculate about hidden hints in his birthday live. Some believe a new English single is on the way. Others think he's secretly working on producing for BTS's next album. Whatever the truth, one thing is clear. Jungkook's journey is only beginning. His crown in the US is not the end. It's the start of a new golden chapter. By September 2025, one truth had become undeniable. Jungkook was no longer just a K-pop idol. He was an integral part of American pop culture history. His journey from a teenage trainee in Seoul to being crowned the most popular K-pop artist in the United States was not just a music industry achievement. It was a cultural shift that reshaped how the world viewed Korean artistry. Hollywood insiders revealed that producers and directors had started referencing Jungkook's career when scouting for new global stars. "He's the benchmark," one music executive admitted. "If you want to know what it means to truly break through in the US, you study Jungkook." His image, songs, and performances had become points of reference not only in the music industry but also in fashion, sports, and entertainment. Fans across the US often shared stories of how Jungkook influenced their lives. College students cited his discipline as motivation, young artists looked to his style and artistry for inspiration, and even parents of ARMY members admitted they had grown fond of his music. The generational reach of his influence was something even legends of American pop rarely achieved.